Hello. How are you doing today? If this is your first time, you are highly welcome. My name is Official Benedicta, and this page is all about encouragement, motivation, inspiration, and everything that has to do with you being a better version of yourself. So yes, welcome to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time, you are highly welcome. Kindly subscribe so that you always see my videos once I drop them. And for my lovely returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much for sticking around. Today I am going to be talking about something that I have been thinking lately, and I'm like, this is a good topic. I need to make my subscribers aware that will be very beneficial to some people out there. So recently I kind of observed that growing up we are not being taught how to really utilize our time. Okay? And I feel like there's some things that should actually start being in the school curriculum, because in fact, if I'm to mention lots of things that should be in the school curriculum, it is going to be plenty, okay? But I'm not just pointing directly towards schools alone. I'm talking about be it family, be it school. I just feel like there are a lot of things that should be taught, like intentionally being taught to kids, so that they are just aware of these things as they're growing up. It just really helps them navigate life, right? I feel like things like self-awareness should be taught, emotional intelligence and time management should be taught as a topic. Because I've kind of observed, right, growing up we're not really taught how to utilize our time properly. We are being taught how to be hardworking, how to be diligent and more, but we're not taught how to actually utilize our time, in the sense that in a day, what do you think you've done? What do you think you've achieved each day that comes by? What do you think you've achieved? Get where I'm headed? Yeah. So this is what I really want to talk about. I want us to dive into, so that we can learn from it, okay? So what I really want to let you know is, sometimes being busy doesn't mean you are being productive. Productivity and being busy are two different things. So when you seem busy, you need to really question yourself, am I being productive? Because sometimes you might spend the whole day being very busy, and at the end of the day you've not actually done the things that really matters. This is something that I've come to learn personally, even from other people, right? I've come to realize and learn that being busy doesn't mean you're being productive. Productivity is not about how busy I am. It's about the things that I've done, right, that really matters at that given point in time or period of my life. Yes, lately my schedule has been really tight because I have like really important things I'm working on right now, but at the same time I kind of caught myself being busy and not being productive. And that was when I actually thought of it. I'm like, I actually really need to talk about this, because I don't think we talk about time management. And when I mean time management, I'm talking about you timing yourself on each task that you do. It could be you showering, it could be you shooting your content, it could be you reading, it could be you researching, it could be you dancing, it could be you working out, it could be you cooking, it could be, I just feel like this skill is very important, because learning the importance of time management and actually being genuinely productive can be so helpful and can really enhance your self-growth journey, right? So when I kind of caught this, right, I'm like, I need to really talk about this. That is why I'm bringing this to your attention, guys. This is something we confuse for being productive. We confuse being busy for being productive. No, you can be so busy and you're not productive. Trust me. The day I caught this, I was really, really happy and just grateful to God that God was able to like make me realize this. And since that day, I kind of caught it. I've been applying what I learned, right? Because immediately it came to my attention, I kind of realized that a whole day I was like really busy, but I wasn't that productive. I wasn't happy myself because even though I'm neurodivergent, I'm an ambitious neurodivergent person, right? I wasn't really happy myself. I know sometimes I'm like really productive, but I was just really grateful to God that I was able to catch that. And that is why I'm bringing this to your attention. Literally, being productive is just about the things that you promise yourself to get done at a given point in time. Since God able to like bring this to my consciousness, I was so grateful. And these days, these are the questions I just try to ask myself, of which you should ask yourself, right? Especially if you are on a self-growth journey. These are the kind of questions you should ask yourself when you want to be intentionally productive. I try to ask myself, did I complete the things I said I was going to do today? Right? Did I move closer to my goals? Did I use my time intentionally? Yeah. Basically, the self-growth journey is just all about intentionality, right? Though there are days whereby you might just backslide, right? But at least once you are aware, right, you're able to come back on track. It just helps enhance that self-growth. Yeah, those are the questions I just asked myself, and I feel like you should ask yourself that too, especially if you've planned your next day ahead. Like, you know, if you've planned on things you want to do the next day, you need to like ask yourself if you've actually done those things. Yeah. And that's why I always tell people to journal. Like, just try to journal. I know journaling at first can be very, you know, not really interesting, but the more you do it, the more you just start enjoying it, right? Especially on days that you're really intentional about. Make sure at the end of that day, ask yourself these questions, okay? If you've actually done the things you're meant to do, if you've used your time intentionally, if you are closer to your goals. Because at the end of the day, time waits for no one. Time is limited, okay? Instead of asking yourself, oh, how busy was I today? Ask yourself, what have I actually got done today? And I feel like once you start asking yourself this, trust me, you would subconsciously start being productive, in the sense that even though it's to achieve one tangible thing every day, you will just naturally flow in that. I'm just going to give you a few simple ways to use your time better, especially for yourself. I'm not talking about your time for a paid job. I'm talking about your time for yourself. If you are on a self-growth journey like me, right, I believe there are things you want to accomplish for yourself, right? So I am talking from this perspective. I'm not talking from, you know, your paid job or, you know, something that you're being paid to do. I'm talking about you personally, because we can easily be disciplined for a paid job, right? But hardly disciplined for ourselves. So that is why I created this channel, right? You know, just so that we can just learn, okay, how to grow for ourselves, how to, you know, be disciplined, how to just get better, be a better version of ourselves, or rather be the best version of ourselves. Okay, so I'm just gonna teach you, I'm just gonna tell you a few things you can do to, you know, use your time better for yourself. All right, so before the day starts, you need to know what matters and ask yourself, what are the 3 things that are really important for me today? You need to allocate time for that. You need to give those tasks time. Is it 30 minutes? Is it 1 hour? Is it 3 hours? Is it 2 hours? You need to set your alarms. Like me, that I'm neurodivergent, I have lots of alarm. Honestly, when I'm like at home alone and I have things I need to do, my alarms are like on. You set alarms for different tasks, different things, right? So that way you're just able to stay on track and just get that productive thing done. The last one is you need to review your day. You need to always review your day. Yes, try and do this, guys. I know it can be so tiring when you've gone out, you're stressed out, and you're back, and then you now have to start reviewing your day. I know it doesn't sound realistic, but trust me, once you start keying into those things, it's just gonna happen naturally. You're just gonna flow in it, right? So just try and review your day. Not every day, it might not be every day, right? But I know that there might be days that you want to utilize, right? Let's say you allocate the weekend for yourself. Make sure that you've achieved those things that you would like to achieve for that weekend. You've achieved those things that you really love to achieve for the weekdays. On those productive days, try to review your day and make sure that you've actually gotten those things done, right? Because if you don't do this, trust me, you're just gonna be living life and time will just be passing. Honestly, when the day I realized this, I kind of felt really sad, because I'm like, there are just some things that we grown-ups go through, right? And that is because we're not really aware of some things. Yeah, right. So that's why I was saying in the beginning, things like this should be added in school curriculums. Even at home, it should be taught at home in families. I feel like time management should be taught. Self-awareness should be taught. Emotional intelligence should be taught. So communication should literally be a topic intentionally taught to kids. Be it at school, be it at home, be it anywhere. It's really sad that as a grown-up, you don't just know some things. You don't know some things because you're not just being taught. It now takes the grace of God for you to be aware of those things, right? Honestly, if you're out there, whoever is watching this, if you're watching this and you have the power and ability to, teach kids things like this, I would really encourage you to do this, okay? Because this will literally help kids, and most of them are the leaders of tomorrow, okay? So yes, please, things like this should be taught, and it shouldn't just be limited to only kids, even adults, right? If you meet people out there, feel free to teach them or just educate them. So yeah, I was really grateful to God that I was able to pick that. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I had to come talk about it today, so that you too can, just be aware of this. And if you already know, you're lucky. Trust me, if you already know this, you are very, very lucky, right? And for people who don't know, the good thing is now, okay? It's left for you to do better, okay? Because information is knowledge, but wisdom is when it is being applied, okay? You can be aware of something, you might learn about something, but are you really applying it? It is when you then apply it, that is when it is wisdom, okay? So yeah, that's it. And please know that this is not an everyday thing. I'm just talking about days that you've really made up your mind to be very productive. Yeah, so I remain your favorite girl, Official Benedicta, okay? Like I said earlier, if this is your first time, you are highly welcome, okay? And kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be the first to see my videos when I drop them, okay? Make sure to like, share, okay? Do have a lovely day. See you soon.